Hey y'all, I just want to start off saying thank y'all for sharing my videos about my adoption. Um, Hopefully that will get out viral and maybe my brothers will see it and try to get in contact with me. Um, Anyways, about the other stories about me growing up. I had a pretty good childhood. And even though I got pregnant when I was 14, that my son saved my life because I was headed down the wrong path. And I know some people say, "Oh, you was too young to have a baby," but I loved every minute of it. And I'd do it over again. But he really did save my life. And then my girls came along when I was 17 and 19. I had a toddler. It was basically like I had a toddler and twins. My first two was 3 years and 3 days apart, and my girls was 15 months apart. Wasn't easy, but I loved every minute of it. Um, I didn't have help. My mom helped me out. Their grandparents and my ex's side helped out. My son loved his papa that had passed away a few years ago. I've got a video actually of him and his papa walking down the yard, or maybe a picture. I think we got maybe have both. Um, his papa would always walk with his hands behind his back and do like a certain walk he had, and my son would do the exact same thing. He'd put his hands behind his back and do that little walk too. Um, it was cute, and my girls would do their papa's hair. Actually, they done his hair quite often. It was cute. But when their papa passed away, it was really hard for them because they was really close to him. I miss him. He's a really good person. He was a great papa. They loved their papa. But anyways, my kids saved my life. If I hadn't had my kids when I did, I probably wouldn't be here today because of the path that I was going down. It's rough. And then me finding out that I was adopted was rough on me. My moods instantly changed. I was hateful, flip out. If anybody looked at me wrong, said something wrong, anything. I just had a lot of hate in me and a lot of rage. I took it out on the wrong people growing up. That's why I tell my kids, don't be rude or hateful or anything to your grandparents because you will regret it. And that's a fact. Um, when I was younger, growing up, after I found out I was adopted, I went to see a psychiatrist, and it was a joke. But that's when I was younger. And I even went back to social services because they're like, "Oh yeah, you can come back and find out when you get older." But when I was younger, I went and asked our social worker that was over us when we was little before we got adopted if she could tell me where my brothers was at. She said no, so I got a lot of rage and done some stupid stuff. I'm not gonna say on here, but then they said that I could, when I was 21, that I could find out where they were at. So I called, and they told me to call Lexington or Frankfort, one of the two. I think it's Frankfort. And I called in there and they said that the only thing they could do was for me to write a letter, put pictures in there, give them my address and all that stuff. And if they wanted to search for me, then it would be there for them to contact me. I did. I wrote a letter and sent pictures, put an envelope and sent it out. And I'm hoping they done what they said they was going to do with it, save it in a file. I've been told that my brothers are around here and people have seen them before, but I don't know how true that is. I just wish we could have got adopted together, or at least knew where each other was at, because I had a good home growing up. It's just sad that so many kids, when they get adopted, they get separated. It'd be nice to grow up with your siblings. Which, my little sister, I went to school with her. We didn't really know each other that much, but we went to school with each other. I remember her playing basketball. I think I was in my 8th grade year. And later on, my brother was walking by my house one day, and he asked my mom if he could talk to me, and he said, yeah. And we was talking. I was nervous, I was shaking, because I'd really never met him before. And he was with one of his buddies walking by the house. And I remember him asking me to go get a picture of me so I can give it to him. So here I go running the house, and on my way back out, I don't know what I done. I hit something or hit a rug or something. I wiped out. And I just lay there like, oh my God. First time I meet my brother, and here I wiped out. We was all laughing. I got up. I was fine. Give him the picture. We talked a little bit more. Then he walked on up the road to his buddy's house. And we talked from there on out. I talked to my biological mother growing up. She looks, well, I'll put it this way, I look just like her. Identical. And I will put a picture of her on the thumbnail to show you what she looks like. She has very long hair. Very long. Her hair color is brown, but she got it black like I did. She was sweet. Everybody loved her. It was just that she, at the time, she just couldn't take care of, well, I would say 6 kids, but Matthew passed away. But she couldn't take care of all 4 of us at one time back then. It was just rough and hard. And just like those papers said, it, she just wanted the best life for me, and I had a good life, and I had a good home, like she wanted. I know I've not been on here in a while, but I've been having some issues with my stuff. With some things. What did I do with them? That's nice. Anyway, time for my cigarettes. Wish I'd never started. Anyways, I don't know how long it's going to be before I get back on here, because I've got to handle a few things. I'm not going to say it's good or bad. It's going to be good for me. Um, yeah, just gotta get a few things handled. And I guess I can start getting back on her regularly. um, but now, me and my little sister stay in touch. My brother calls me from prison whenever he can. And like I said, well, the reason why I leave videos is because the other two's adopted out, and then Matthew, he passed away when he was younger, when he was a baby. I think it was, what they said it was, SIDS. Back then's what they called it. I know where he's buried at. Just wish he was still alive. Maybe he would have been around. And you know, I've got people that's told me that maybe my brothers don't want to be found. Maybe they don't want to remember stuff from when they was younger. Like somebody adopted them, changing their names, and then didn't want them, brought them back, and they got adopted out again. Which I think is a real crappy thing to do. Either you want kids or you don't. My kids are my life. I die for them. Another reason why I live and I breathe. And like I said, if it wasn't for them, I'd probably been 6 feet in the ground a long time ago. They're my life. But anyways, like I said, I don't know when I'll get to be back on here because I've got stuff I got to get taken care of. It's a lot of stuff. And I hope y'all keep sharing these videos because I'm hoping and praying that they go viral. And maybe my brothers will see them. Or somebody that knows or recognizes my brother's pictures, and that's about old Bella. Recognizes the pictures or something. That way they can get in touch with me if they want to. I'm hoping they want to. Because I don't know if I got any nieces or nephews or sister-in-laws or anything like that. And my oldest brother's daughter just had another baby. He's 2 weeks old. And her oldest one just turned a year old. She's like me, it's like having twins. And his son is out working. I'm proud of both of them. I'm proud of all my nieces and nephews. What are you doing, Bella? Anyways, I'm hoping I'll be back on here soon. What is it? Did you hear something? I'm hoping I get to come back on here soon and do more videos because I've been searching for my brothers for, well, since I was probably 6 or 7 years old. Probably 7, I want to say. And it's hard knowing that you've got siblings or relatives out here that you want to see and you don't know where they're at. And you don't really know where to start because social services won't help you do nothing. And I think it's just, they ought to have it to where if the siblings want to see each other or get hold of each other when they get older, that they should be able to do so. Because I think about them every single day. you always wonder if they even know about you, or if they, well, I've been told that they would probably remember me. And I also know that when we were younger, we had visitations with our biological parents. I was a baby, so I don't remember. That we had to go to social services on Main Street in a 2-story building, the brick building, to have visits. And then later on, we got to have visits at like Dairy Queen when they used to do that stuff. And I remember the foster parent that my brothers was with, that lived probably about 30 minutes away. She was real good friends with my mom that adopted me. And I always got to see my brothers that way. I just wish I could remember it. But I was just a baby because I was like 2 months old when I got adopted. And if y'all want to, you can subscribe and like and hit the bell icon to see when my videos come up. You'll get notifications. That way y'all can help me share these, because I need to get them, to try to get them to go viral. I'm just hoping and praying they get in contact with me, or somebody that knows them, because I'd like to meet them. And like I said, I'll put a picture of my biological mom on the thumbnail on there. You'll see what I mean when I say I look just like her. And me and one of my nieces actually went to a job interview together the other day, so I'm hoping we get this job. That'd help a lot. Maybe I can do on that Ancestry.com like everybody's talked about. And I'd like to even do that DNA test thing that they've got, to see your heritage, or your whatever it's called. But yeah, I don't like being on camera at all, but I'm doing it for my brothers. If I'd have thought about this sooner, I would have done it sooner. And I'm having a lot of health issues, and I don't know how many times, when I do get all my stuff taken care of, I don't know how many times a day or a week or whatever I can get on here. Because there's a lot of stuff going on in my life that shouldn't be going on at all. And maybe later on I could talk about that. But right now I can't. And I won't. But hopefully soon I can. To fill y'all in about what else is going on in my life. But anyways, when I was growing up, I grew up in a small town. But it was an amazing town. Everybody knew everybody. Everybody was nice. I had a lot of friends growing up. I even went to school with one of my cousins. Well, a few of my cousins actually. I didn't even know that we was cousins till I found out I was adopted, and found out my aunts and uncles and all that stuff. And we got to become good friends. We kept in touch. We talk to this day. Actually, one of them lives probably not even 10 minutes away from me. And me and her's been friends and cousins. Well, we've been cousins our whole life, but once we found out we was cousins, we stayed in touch, and I still talk to her to this day. She's like my best friend that I can go to and talk to about anything. She knows everything about my life. I know everything about her life. And when I need her, she was there. She needed me, I was there. Actually, a funny story about her. She called me up one night, said she needed my help. I ran to her. Needless to say, I about went to jail on my birthday. But thank God I didn't. Because we got out there before anything happened. And if I needed her that way, she would come running for me too. But yeah, growing up was great for me. I just hope it was the same for my brothers. That worries me. I just hope that they had a good family, good siblings, if they had any. And I hope they stayed together. Which the first time they got adopted out, they did. Second time, I don't know anything. Until this day, I messaged the social worker that was over us, and she has actually retired, and she still won't tell me anything. Me and her got into it, and she wouldn't tell me anything when I was younger. She didn't like me too much after that. Oh yeah, and in the other video that I made where I was smoking the brown cigarettes, that's a cigar. They're Ridgewood cigars. It's not a blunt. Because somebody reached out to me and said, would you smoke a blunt? No, I don't smoke pot. It was the Ridgewood cigars. I got some somewhere. Anyway, that's because they're cheaper. I smoke that sometimes. So yeah, I don't smoke weed. I've been drug tested. I'm good. And they can take me and drug test me right now and everything will come up clean. I don't do that crap. I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, I did. That's why I said my son saved my life. Because that was the path that I was going down. Was dope, and that's no path to go down. And most of you don't even know I did it. Most of you do. But they truly, truly saved my life. Thank God for that every day. But yeah, those was Ridgewood cigars, is what they're called. But finding my brothers would be the best thing, besides my children, that would ever happen to me. My biological mom, before she died, said she wanted all of us together. And I told her, I said, I've been searching. I've not had no luck. Because that was her last dying wish, was for all of her children to be together. And it didn't. It's not happened so far. But I'm trying. Trying really hard. So I'm doing these videos. I know it might take some time, but at least I'm really trying hard. And my girls are about to go back to school. I think they go to school sometime this month. And my girls will be a freshman and a junior. And I'm very proud of my children. My son, he's 19. My oldest girl is 16, just turned 16. My youngest one is 14. She'll be 15 in October. And I couldn't be more proud of my children. They got my attitude, though. And they look like me. Well, my son is a combination of me and his dad. But now the girls, they look just like me. But yeah, after I get all this stuff situated I'll be back on here. I can tell a little bit more. And then after I get the other stuff situated, I can just tell it all. I can tell everything that's going on that's happened. It's not been good. I know that. But I'm gonna hop off here. But if y'all don't care, just subscribe, like, touch the bell icon. That way I'll keep sharing my videos when I post them. Like I said, I'd love for them to go viral. Maybe somebody that knows my brothers, or they see them actually themselves. Because I worry about them every day. Thanks, y'all.